Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to an Angels and Ascended Masters reading. So we're going to go into a variety of different topics today. We're going to take a look at some life purpose energy, empowerment and healing, as well as romance. So just take what resonates for you guys, and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'm going to be using here will be listed down below, and today's Orgonite is called the Lion Tower Buster, created by Michelle from Wing & Bell. So let's go ahead and get into these messages, you guys. Let's take a look and see, what do we need to know first? Let's open up this reading here. This is called the Heart and Soul Oracle. So it's heart-shaped. It's a little difficult to shuffle, but let's get an opening message here from our angels and see what we need to know here. Let's look at this. Okay. What do our angels want us to know today? This one's, I'm feeling it. Okay, it says, it is not a matter of containing your emotions. Rather, the opposite is required. You must express your emotions in order to heal them. Say what you feel, be gentle, be truthful, and do not blame anyone in the process, especially yourself. All emotions can be transformed by love. A conscious desire to do so is all it takes. It's okay to feel the way that you do. I love this message. So if you guys are going through something, whether it's, you're feeling sad, depressed, angry, etc., it is about allowing yourself to feel these emotions, because the only way that you're going to heal it is to feel it. So many times, we're taught you have to be strong, you have to put on a brave face. And I understand, if you have to wake up and go to work, you can't be falling apart at work. That might cost you your job, etc. So there are times, where those kinds of sayings do fit. But I'm talking about when you have a safe space to process your emotions, that you're allowing yourself to feel it, and don't shame yourself. If you're angry or you feel bitter or resentful or even jealous, lean into that energy and try to figure out why you might feel that way, and sometimes it doesn't always come, the answer, it doesn't always come immediately. You can't always connect the dots and figure out why you feel that way. But, this would be a good time to perhaps, pray. Ask for guidance from your higher power, the universe, the divine, your guides, your angels, however you guys connect, and sit in that energy and be open to the answers that come to you, or the guidance that comes to you when it comes to whatever this particular either emotional or just disruptive energy seems to be right now, So allow yourself the opportunity to heal, but you've got to feel it in order to heal it. Let's get one more. All right, let's get one more here. I'm feeling this one. Okay, do not discount your imagination, for it is through an inspired thought that something beautiful is created. You will soon be inspired by an inner vision. Your imagination is real. It can and will become your reality if you trust in the power of love. The imagination is a magical and creative force full of endless possibility. I definitely agree with this. Whatever you guys are feeling inspired to do right now, definitely lean into that as well. If you feel like you want to write, you want to maybe express yourself through poetry, a work of art, maybe redecorating your home, maybe even redecorating yourself, going to get a new haircut, a beauty treatment, a spa treatment, etc. These are all things that are coming to you as guidance from the universe. These are guidance, just answers to the next, like either how you're going to feel or heal, etc. These are all coming in the form of answers and suggestions, I should say, from your guides on how you're going to get to the next step, on how you're going to, feel relief during a difficult period of time, if there is a difficult period of time. So I'm going to leave those on their sides because they're not staying upright. Here we go. Let me go ahead and get one more. Why not make it 3, right? Okay, let's see. I'm feeling this one. Ooh, passion reignites, and within the flawless patterns of each other's souls, you discover inner peace. You are caressed by each other's love, and this unfolds as an endless blessing. Please, or place no restrictions on one another. Be firmly grounded within each other's soil, but allow enough space for your branches to sway freely so that you can each may dance to the song of your own spirit. I have no idea why I can't read today. I like this because I feel like this is going to apply to relationships that you guys are currently in. where you're both participating in the relationship. This is about going with a nice flow, allowing things to unfold in a beautiful way, not pushing anything right now, and just really enjoying that space. Really enjoy this time that you're getting to know someone. Take things slow, allow this beautiful, flower to just blossom, okay? And I feel like if this is a soul connection, that you're not in contact with someone or you're not seeing someone, but yet you know that there is a connection there. There's a lot of love there, but maybe you guys are going through a period of time where there's a lot of challenges. There's just some things that you need to heal on your own, etc. This is telling you, let this connection and everything that you feel about this connection, let whatever comes through really inspire you. Let this situation inspire you to create maybe works of art. Let it be a motivating factor for you. Let it help inspire you to want to be the best version of yourself. That right there is a gift from the divine. So I just love these messages to open up here. Okay, so we have two pink energies, and I always see the pink as kind of like that romantic energy, and then the blue energy is about the throat chakra, communication, or just even our thoughts. So what I'm getting you guys is that the message I feel is to try to shift your thoughts to more of like a loving place. And it doesn't mean you're faking yourself out. Like if you feel rage and you're upset with someone, it's not about pretending like, oh, love and light, everything is wonderful, I totally forgive them, when you're not feeling that way. But I feel like what the message here is, allow yourself to try to see the silver lining. Allow yourself to kind of see maybe your person or other people that you're maybe having problems with through the eyes of either maybe a child or just through the eyes of love. There's a song from Ice Castles, the movie from the 80s, Through the Eyes of Love. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's about trying to see people not as people that are deliberately trying to hurt you. Anybody that ends up hurting you really is wounded themselves. And we're not giving them a free pass to abuse us or to continue to hurt us, of course. But sometimes it can take away the bitter sting, just that bitter taste in your mouth towards someone. Instead of villainizing them, perhaps look at them as someone who is just really lost and really broken. And so however they're responding to you, it's perhaps a trauma response. And just basically knowing that and acknowledging that can sometimes soften the energy that you're holding on to. So I really like that last message coming through. All right. So now let's take a look and see, since we're just kind of like dealing with relationships and people, I feel like that you guys could be having some sort of issue with, let's go into the romance angels. But can it be romance? Yes, but this could just be anyone that you're connecting with. Soul family, friends, coworkers as well. All right, so this is the romance angels. Let's see what we need to know here. What are the messages about our relationships? Okay, we do have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this may have something to do with shifting your vibration from, instead of villainizing this ex, blaming them for all of your pain and all your suffering, even though they may have had something to do with it. Really try to look at the situation as, you know what? Everybody did the best that they could with the tools that they had at the time. And maybe your ex just didn't have the right tools or the enlightenment or the healing that they needed to deal with you or anybody else any different. So this is just about a slight shift. And this could literally clear some of this energy that you're holding on to, especially if it's heavy and it's causing you to feel depressed and sad and down. Really try not to focus on all of those negatives. Yes, keep them to mind so that way you don't slide back to this ex, but we don't need to focus on all that negative to a point where now we're feeling heavy and toxic. That's why I feel like that message was try to see them through the eyes of love. And what's kind of cool, and I'm just noticing this on the back, these two eyes, look at that, seeing them through the eyes. So the way that you see this ex has a lot to do with how you're going to feel about this ex. So if you are seeing this ex, let's just say you guys have had a falling out, and I'm just using this as an example. You had an ex, they were chronic cheater, okay? Or they were just always lying to you, or they were always sabotaging the relationship. Obviously, that's toxic as hell. It's not going to work at this time. This person probably has a lot of work to do on themselves. So if you're looking at them through the eyes of, they're the best thing ever, I'm never going to love anybody like I loved them, they're amazing, they're a real catch, that's bullshit, okay? So Spirit is basically saying you also have to be careful with the way that you're looking at this ex. Try not to look at them through rose-colored glasses. Sometimes when we miss people or we haven't seen them in a while, we do have a tendency to romance them and make the past out to be better than it really was. So be careful with this energy. And I feel like this is why Spirit is giving us this message, which is try to look at things from a different perspective. So try not to look at this ex with stars in your eyes. Like, oh my God, they're so incredible. They're so amazing. I'm never going to feel this way again. I'm never going to find anyone as good as them. That is BS, okay? You may not find somebody that's like your ex because there's something, they're very unique, they're special, etc. But that doesn't mean you're never going to have another experience. That doesn't mean you're never going to feel love again. And so I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell us is to stop focusing on those, kinds of thoughts, because that's not going to help you to clear this energy, okay? What's also not going to help you clear this energy, they're a villain, they're the reason that I'm suffering, it's not fair, I hope that they freaking, fall on their face, I hope they get theirs, etc. Yes, don't blame yourself for having those thoughts. I do feel like those thoughts are normal when someone hurts you. Of course, you're not going to be happy for them if they move on into another relationship and they freaking win the lottery after they totally screwed you over. Let's be freaking real here. We're all human. But the thing is to hold on to that constant toxic energy and just to recite every day, I've lost everything and it's your fault. I'm never going to be happy and it's your fault. You're the reason that I feel this way. That is giving somebody way too much power over you. Okay? We've got to take some sort of accountability in the situation. We're allowing ourselves to get completely swept away in this, that this person has that much power over us. So I feel like Spirit's saying, knock it off. It's time to put the script down, because she does have this piece of paper in her hand. Put the script down. Let's change the scene. Let's change this narrative that we're continuously putting out into the universe. It's time to change that script. So let's now go ahead and see what else we need to know. This is called the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. I like that. The 10 of Cups. Just so you guys know, your 10 of Cups, it's still out there. It is. You may have pent up a lot of your fantasies and happily ever after on this ex, but your life is not over, okay? You might believe it is, but it's not, okay? So we need to stop focusing on that this person is our only happiness, that this person is it for us. Maybe they will be it at a later date, but whatever is going on right now, Spirit's saying you've got to clear this energy for now, because this energy is not good for you. It's holding you back. It might even be holding you back from a relationship that is right for you, another relationship that's going to be healthier and better for you, okay? This might also be a time for you to spend time with the people that you love. Spend time with your family, even your friends that can be family to you. Surround yourself with your animals. Do things that are going to, really boost you up. Spend time with people that love you and accept you, that want to be there for you. This will also help you to clear this energy and to shift your vibration by spending time with people that love you. So I think that's a beautiful message. All right, let's see what else. Interesting. I just talked about this. Let your friends help you. Let your family help you. Ask for or accept the support from other people. So the 10 of Cups is family. This could be a family member, or maybe your family is saying, come back home. This is just an example. Come back home. We want to help you. accept this support. And if you're suffering in silence, this is a time for you to reach out to those that care about you, because they do want to support you in some way. If it's not financial, it doesn't have to be. This is emotional. They want to be able to emotionally support you. This could also be, for some of you guys, a therapist. Maybe you've been thinking about reaching out to a counselor, working with someone, a specialist, and this would be that green light that says, maybe it is time for you to ask for and accept the support. Seek it out. With the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands. It says conflicts, annoyances, and competition. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, you guys, is that you might be fighting this. You might feel like, no, making all the excuses in the world as to why you can't do something. Literally kind of combating your family and your friends that are trying to actually help you. I mean, I've had this done to me before, where you're literally just wanting to be there for someone. Like you see them in a toxic shit situation and it's just awful and they're suffering, right? And they're asking you for advice, but then when they ask you for that advice and you're trying to kind of help them, then they turn around and they sting you like a scorpion and they villainize you and tell you that you're being judgmental, etc. So I don't know if this is something that's coming up in your connections where you're feeling conflicted or you're feeling like, somebody's trying to control you or somebody's trying to be judgmental. Yes, that can happen, of course, but we also have to realize that when we invite people in, when we invite them into our problems and we talk to them about it, they are going to have an opinion. They are going to feel concerned for your safety. So this is purely the ego's way of fighting back and saying, you're annoying me, I don't want to hear what you have to say, or thanks for helping me out, but I want to go back to the toxic shit situation. So that's a conflict of interest. So some of you guys could have burned out your family and your friends, and maybe that you're at a point where you're feeling very alone. And what I want to say about that, you guys, is that it is a confirmation from spirit that the problem with your ex is the problem, not your family members, not your friends. They're not perfect, okay? They're not always going to deal with things the way that maybe is the healthiest, but the original problem and where all this is stemming from is the ex, and that's the toxic seed that needs to go. So if you're losing family and friends over this person or situation, it's time for you to realize that these people are blessings in your life. They want to help you because they love you. This situation, it's not worth it anymore to lose all of your support system. So I don't know if that's going to resonate with somebody today, but that is a message for you. All right, let's go ahead and get another one. We have religious factors. There's some sort of a factor. It might not be just religious, but there's some sort of a factor when it comes to belief systems. You and someone do not share the same values, at least at this time. You and someone don't see things the same way. And so this is a huge factor, you guys. It's so big that you do need to pay attention. And we are trying to maybe fit someone to match our life when really it's not a match. Okay. And it could be because someone has been really heavily influenced by their upbringing. And that upbringing, maybe it was very traumatizing. Or maybe they were brought up to just be pessimistic about everything, love, life, spirituality, etc. So maybe you're that go-lucky spirit, and this person, these are just examples, is not. But you're trying to make this person fit the mold of your life, and it's just not fitting. And it's not fitting because it's not meant for you either at all or just at least currently. So Spirit is asking us to release this energy for now. And then we're going to see how actually our life starts to improve and change. So this to me is a wait and see. Wait and see how things shift and change for you. And then you're going to understand something. Yeah, the Page of Fire. The Page of Fire, Page of Wands here. I do feel like you are going to, instead of blocking yourself with all of these wands, because you can see here, she's in distress. She feels conflicted. She feels like an outsider, an outcast. She feels like she can't get through those wands. But check it out. You've taken your power back. you're now holding this wand. You are conducting energy with this wand. You're pointing it into the direction of the things that you want to create, and you're feeling better. You're feeling enthusiastic. You're feeling motivated. You're feeling alive again. So I do feel, you guys, you are going to get your mojo back. And the way that you're going to get your mojo back, it's not only just the own work that you're going to put forward, like the effort and work you're going to do. It's going to be your family and your friends really helping you and aiding you and being there for you, by your side, through whatever it is that you're trying to release when it comes to love or just toxic people from your life, etc. Now, also too, this religious factor could be that it's time for you to strengthen your relationship with your higher power. Okay? It is time. Maybe you feel like you need to be more structured, or that you would like to implement a daily practice into your life that will help to strengthen you and get you on, a better path. And I feel like this is Spirit's way of giving you that lifeline today, to tell you that we've been here this whole time. We're just waiting for you to take the help. Okay? So I think that's so amazing. So beautiful. So why don't we now take a look at let's take a look at the Ascended Masters. All right, let's get some Ascended Master messages. What Ascended Masters are showing up right now for you guys? What Ascended Masters are showing up? This is called the Ascended Masters Oracle. Okay, so we have the twin flame energy. So some of you guys could be on a twin flame journey. Some of you could see someone as a twin flame. And I think that this was one of the reasons why this card came up. And it was talking about, let's see which one it was. Oh, it was this one. It was talking about allowing your person and yourself this time and space to thrive, even if it is separate right now. Okay? Somebody's energy or soul is speaking to you, and your soul and energy is also speaking to them. But maybe there's a mismatch with the physical world right now. So if there is a physical world separation, this could just be a divine timing issue, right? So some of you do feel like maybe the person that you've been dealing with is your twin flame. And that's a beautiful concept. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful contract. But we can't push things to work. We can't push people to heal and to be ready. They either are or they are not. So if you're suffering on account of a soul connection, such as someone you see as your twin flame, Spirit is saying it's a beautiful gift, but it's not meant for you to stop living your life. It's not meant for you to put all of your power into this other person. It is not meant for you to stop taking care of yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I've got to turn off that alarm. It's not meant for you to just stop living your life now on account of this situation or this person. It's not also designed for you to just completely abandon your family and your friends over the situation and lose yourself. So if some of you guys are kind of struggling with the shadow aspects of the twin flame journey, this might be one of the reasons why this Ascended Master is coming through. So let's go ahead and see what this message is about. All right, let's see. What is this message about? This is called the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Okay, so we do have the World. Archangel Michael is also coming through. The World means that there is a cycle that is completing right now. The World is also ruled by the planet Saturn, and Saturn is karma, lessons, and burden, very heavy energy, okay? So what Spirit I feel is saying is that right now there could be a karmic cycle that is in its stages of needing to complete. So we need to let some sort of a chapter come to a close right now, okay? There's some coming full circle energy, and it says spiritual growth and insight. There's a lot of spiritual growth and insight that you are getting from this twin flame, your counterpart, this journey. But in order to carry it around like an anchor, meaning like it's keeping you stuck, It's keeping you to a point to where you can't live your life. You can't expand. That's where we're getting kind of snagged up on the shadow aspects of the twin flame journey. We need to learn to detach. We need to learn to detach with love, okay? And accept that sometimes people are just not ready, or they're not on the same page as us at this particular time. So it is about releasing this energy, releasing this person, and letting them go with love in your heart. And when the time is right, perhaps they will return. You see all of these birds here? It's like releasing a caged bird. If the bird comes back, it flies back to you, it's meant to be. It's yours forever. And that actually just came up, I feel, the other day in another reading that I did. So I feel like that message is so true. So true. All right, let's see what else. I love this. Mother Mary, nurture yourself. Mother Mary always comes up with unconditional love, but also making sure that you love yourself. So unconditional love can get misconstrued. Means I have this twin flame, so I've got to give all of my love over to my twin flame. I got to be okay with everything that they do. I've got to be completely understanding. It is about seeing things through a certain lens, but it does not mean that it's to the detriment to your own well-being, that now you're not taking care of yourself, that you have nothing on reserve for you. So I do feel like maybe the reason that this is coming up right now is because maybe some people have gotten confused, lost, or have misconstrued this twin flame concept. And it does happen, and it's okay. And there's no wrong or right way for this twin flame journey. One thing that I do know, for me personally, just doing readings for twin flames, dealing with a lot of twin flames, the understanding that I have about the twin flame is that it's not about losing yourself in another person. That's the attachment, romanticism, fantasy-based twin flame concept. And a lot of people glob onto it. And the reason why is because it's a fantasy and it feels good to get lost in it. But it can even sometimes turn into a limerent type of situation where we're projecting everything onto a person that doesn't even know we exist. That can happen. But I feel like if you guys really do feel like there is someone in your life that you are energetically connected to, and it seems like no matter where you go in the world, this person's energy, or you just constantly do feel connected to them, and it's teaching you a lot about loving yourself, I think that that's beautiful. And I feel like that's, for me personally, what twin flames do for you. It's a mirror to the things that you need to work on and heal within yourself. This person is a reminder to you of loving yourself. And that's just why I feel like Mother Mary is here, is to let us know that if we're doing this, then we're already doing so well. We're already learning this lesson. We're already gaining the spiritual growth and insight that has been given to us with this connection. I love it. All right, let's get another one. Yeah, look at this. I love this. This is the world. So this is the very end. And this is the beginning. So we have Archangel Metatron, leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Exactly. If this journey isn't giving you joy and it's not providing spiritual growth and insight, then perhaps we need to maybe chuck this idea. Maybe we need to detach completely and release this from our lives, because maybe we're just not getting it. Maybe we're just not really ready for this concept. Okay? But if you're in a peaceful place and you're working on yourself and you're experiencing all of these things, that's freaking fantastic. You're on the correct path. Okay? And it's not even about a destination or needing to end up with this person. So if you feel like you have to end up with this person, again, that to me is a confirmation that maybe we need to loosen our grip on this twin flame concept. We're too attached to it. We're too attached to the idea that another person is going to complete us or has to be our happily ever after. Okay? So if you're here and you're able to still live your life to the fullest, you're able to let go with love in your heart, you're able to do what gives you joy, you're able to show up for yourself and others in this lifetime, you are here to make a difference in the world, you're trying to discover what your purpose and your mission is, Congratulations. You have literally made it. Okay? You've made it. You get it. You understand something here. You have evolved into the beautiful part of the twin flame journey. I love it. And there's no judgment for people that have not gotten there. It's just sometimes we can lose ourselves along the way. And it's not about losing ourselves. It's about discovering ourselves on that journey. And we have stay focused. Love this. Kathumi, stay focused. So Spirit is wanting us to stay focused on something specific. And what we need to stay focused on is our journey, our path, what gives us joy, what sings to our soul, what makes us feel alive. And I feel like this has something to do with our life purpose and our mission here while we're here. We're meant for more than just suffering. We're meant for more than just this connection. We're meant for so much. Oh, we have two. We have the Seven of Cups and we also have the King of Michael. So we have Archangel Raphael and Michael coming through again here. So what I'm seeing with this, you guys, it says time to make a decision. So stay focused. It's time to make a decision and it's time to be clear about what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So if there's anything that's holding you back or keeping you feeling stuck, like you can't move forward, it is time to detox from that. It is time to release whatever that is. But we do have to make some sort of decision because we actually have a lot of different things around us. We have a lot of opportunities. We have a lot of things that we could do, but maybe we're making excuses. Maybe we're experiencing energy burnout. Once we start to detox, once we start to let go of something that is not working, it will start to make room for things that are working. If you want to talk about a king that stays focused, it's the King of Swords, okay? He's principled. He's disciplined. He's rational, right? We have wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication, meaning it's time for you to be honest with yourself. It's time for you to shift into your rational mind. The Seven of Cups is kind of the fantasy card. We're getting lost in a dream. We're getting lost in what could have been, or it could be so beautiful. It has so much potential. It's time for us to shift out of that energy and to get serious. Okay, it has its time and its place, but I feel like this energy, maybe for some of you guys has gotten too lopsided. It's now confusing you. It's now keeping you stuck. It's now keeping you lost. Now it's time for you to shift, to show up for yourself, kind of like I'm ready to kick ass and take names type of energy. I'm serious. I'm hitting, and these are just examples. I'm going back to the gym. I'm getting in shape. I'm going on that health food, kick. I'm going to improve my life. I'm going to do what it takes to be the best version of myself. That is what Spirit is telling you to focus on. So if your focus is all about another person right now, and you're losing yourself on another person, it is time for you to shift that energy and put that focus back on yourself. And I know it's boring, okay? The fantasy world, it's beautiful. It's a great place for inspiration, creative works of art, storytelling, etc. But don't get lost in this energy. Keep your feet on the ground. It is about balance. I feel like you guys can have both. You guys can experience, love and magic and be swept off your feet, but also have your feet firmly planted on the ground and still do the things that you guys need to do and show up for yourself and take care of yourself. You can have both, actually. So it is about trying to find that balance on this journey, whatever that might be for you guys. Very cool. All right. So let's go ahead and go into Archangel Michael, this deck here, which is called the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle. Since Archangel Michael came up so many times here, what is his message for us today? Step into the spotlight. Ooh. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So some of you guys, your life purpose and mission actually involves being in the spotlight. You have something to say. You have something to share. You have a particular talent that people want to see. So what is that for you? It is time for you to start focusing there. Okay, because remember the card said stay focused. Stay focused on that. Stay focused on your dream. Stay focused on your goals. Yep, stay the course. Interesting. So stay focused, right? Isn't that what we just got? Stay focused, stay the course. Okay. So it says here, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. I knew you guys were on the right path. I already said that. And that just confirms here that you guys are on the right path. It's just that you got a bumpy start because you had to go through something, obviously, in order to obtain that spiritual growth and wisdom. You just had to learn from your experiences and keep going. Yeah. Don't stop living. Don't just throw in the towel. Keep going because there is something here for you. There is something here on this current path for you that is really going to help to open up your life in whole new ways. You are on your destined path right now. So continue down that destined path because there is something for you to experience, and you will experience things along the way. And even if it's bumpy and even though there might be challenges, it's a part of your journey. So embrace it all. Be blessed by it all. Be blessed by the good and the bad. And we have regain your focus. So trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron coming through again, and I are here to help you stay grounded. So yes, this is about taking the sword of clarity, using more of your rational mind. Try not to get focused on all of the little hang-ups and all the little emotional upheavals and upsets in your life or what other people are doing or saying. Really try not to get caught up or snagged on that. I know it's hard, but there is some kind of a goal here. There is something here where you're on this path right now and it is leading to somewhere specific. But you're not going to get there unless you start cutting out some of the unnecessary bullshit, the unnecessary suffering that you are undergoing. Just some of the unnecessary things that you don't even need to be participating in anymore. I mean, it's everything that you're experiencing is for learning purposes, but I feel like some of you guys are just kind of wasting time in the same lesson over and over again. Like it's time. You've learned this lesson. You don't need to keep driving the sword in any deeper. You know what I mean? You know it hurts. You know it sucks. Now it's time to be done with it. Yeah. All right, this is called the Power of Surrender cards. We have surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. And I actually got that particular image here. This is a story. This is a script. This is a narrative. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focused on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So this is basically saying, yes, there are going to be bumps along the road in order for you to get to your goals. But instead of getting caught up in those stories or getting caught up in all of those traumas and all those wounds, do what you can to try to keep moving forward. We're not pretending that things don't hurt. We're not addressing these emotions. But what we're doing is we're willing to let go of it controlling our lives and having such a huge impact on us moving forward. That's what we're willing to do. It's almost like it doesn't have to be the end of the world. It just doesn't. We have belief, or surrender your belief in scarcity. So some of you guys are afraid because you're afraid that like you're not going to be able to make it. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, some of you guys don't feel like you're going to make it. Some of you guys don't believe in your creations or believe that you're going to be able to either work for yourself or you're going to be met with, not recognition, but you're not going to be met with acceptance. Or you're not going to survive without this one thing in your life. If I leave this job or I leave this relationship, I'm going to lose everything. And what Spirit is basically saying is that, sure, you're probably going to lose some stuff. Yeah, that's how it works. You're probably going to lose some money. You're going to lose some stability. You're going to lose maybe some objects and things like that. But guess what? These things will be replaced in time. And it's not worth you staying in a shit situation because of that crap. It's just stuff. And it's just fear at the end of the day. I like that. All right, let's get one more. And I like this because this is actually something that came through. Surrender to prayer. This is a really good time for you guys to really get in touch with your higher power, to really rely on your higher power's messages for you, to really help to give you that guidance that you need to keep going, to have the faith that everything is going to be okay. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. This is also about asking your family and friends for support. Doesn't mean you have to go and ask for a bunch of money or loans, but maybe work with other people right now to help to cushion some of the fear that you are experiencing. You know, if you're fearful that you're not going to have a roof over your head, maybe try to talk to a family member or friend to come to some sort of solutions as to how things, you know, how you can shift things around, or how you can jumble things around in order to make it work. Your friends and family are your support system, and they're here for you just like your higher power. So, all right, this is called the Fairy Tarot cards. Let's see what else. Oh, we have the World coming through again. So the fact that the World is coming through 2 times in this particular reading is significant. Saturn, a karmic cycle, a karmic lesson is coming to a close. Could even be like a karmic relationship is coming to a close. But it's actually coming through as a success, which is why it says a brilliant success. It's the freedom to go into a new direction. Sometimes when we lose things, you guys, we gain so much more, but we are focused on the loss. When we're focused on the loss, we're going to be sad. We're going to feel like we're dying. We're going to feel like a part of us is just ending. And it is. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Some of you guys are actually going to break through into the energy that this is the best thing that could have ever happened to you. So continue to have the faith that whatever you're going through right now, especially if it's heavy and you're really feeling just a lot of stuff, it's literally leading you to the next phase of your life. It's a major ending here. And we have the Knight of Wands. Fantastic. This actually is Sagittarius energy. The World is Capricorn energy. So we are in November. We're going into Sagittarius because we're still in, I think, Scorpio's energy right now. We're going to be going into Sagittarius energy, I think, the 3rd week of November. And then we've got December. So I do feel like you guys, these last couple of months of the year, you're going to feel a lot of freedom. You're going to actually get this burst of energy, because that's what the Knight of Wands is. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's really excited. They're really excited to, and feeling very motivated to move and to do things and to get things going in their life. It's a perfect opportunity for you to be free. It's a perfect opportunity for you guys to also try new things or even travel if you want to. So whatever was kind of holding you back or holding you down, it's almost like your spirit is soaring because of this closing of a chapter or closing of an old cycle. So it's actually a good thing. You will feel relief if you don't feel it yet. So don't be so afraid. And I love the star, because the star just confirms for us that the stars are aligning for you, that the divine is shining its beautiful light down upon you. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith, okay, to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. I don't even think I need to really read any further into that. It says it all. The stars are aligning for you. Something is ending because it's no longer serving you. You're basically entering into a new chapter of your life where you're really going to feel a lot better, and you're going to feel just happier than you ever have felt before. So you're going to realize that you had to go through something in order to get to the next chapter. It's like a veil is going to be lifted, and you're going to start to see the universe, your world, and just your life in a whole new way. And you're just going to feel a lot more positive and a lot better. So relief is coming, you guys. And I feel like this month and next month, huge, okay? So let's go into the life purpose oracle cards and just see what Spirit wants us to know about our life purpose. Oh my gosh, you guys, That is so cool. How many times has this message come through? This is the third time. Once I channeled it, we did just see it in another card. Now we're seeing it again. Keep doing what you're doing because it is working. So even if you feel like you've made a lot of mistakes, you guys, it's just a part of your path. It's a part of your journey to get or stay on this particular path, or to go where you're headed next, because whatever is going on right now, you're on your destined path, period. It's going to lead you to what you're meant to do in this life. It's going to lead you to your purpose and your mission if it hasn't already. Ooh, and we have leadership. So remember the stars energy, a bright and shining star, okay? Basically, I think it was this one. Let me go back to it. It was from the Archangel. Yep, spotlight, star, shining star. Yeah, leader. You're meant to be a leader, to take charge in a situation. And we can be leaders in many ways. We can lead by example. So sometimes people think that a life purpose and a mission has to be like this extraordinary thing where you're, a star, you're like famous for something, or, you have to be well known for something. Literally, you guys, you can be the way shower for just a few people in your life. And that right there is your purpose and your mission. You're making a difference in other people's lives because of the way that you're surviving, the way that you're healing, the way that you're living your life. You are a way shower for other people. So that right there, as small as that might seem, even if it just impacts one person, that is a part of your purpose and your mission, to make a difference in that person's life. You get it? So it doesn't have to be this big thing, but it can be big for some of you. Maybe you are meant to be a way shower and a leader for other people. You're meant to maybe be someone in the work field, like whatever field that you're in, where you're going to actually help other people. You're going to be a leader. There's leaders and then there's managers. Leaders are different. I've always been more of a leader. I don't necessarily enjoy managing other people, but I do like leading by example. I like inspiring other people. So there is a difference. And I feel like that is a part of your purpose and your mission, is to be a leader in some industry, whatever calls to you guys. We have family. Wow, family is so freaking important. The leader in your family. Sometimes I wake up and I do the same thing every single day, especially the addition to the 4 cats that we just got, so we've got 12 cats right now, quite a bit of cats. And I wake up, I get Mr. Moon off to work, and, I make his lunch, I make his water, I make sure he's got his coffee. And then once he's out the door, then it's, the cleaning of the house, the cleaning of the bowls, the cat boxes, and making sure everybody's fed and all that other stuff. But the thing is, that brings me great joy. I have a purpose in life. It's not my only purpose, but I'm kind of like the head of the household in that way, taking care of my family. So sometimes, you guys, your purpose and your mission can be being a parent, being a spouse, being a partner. It doesn't have to be this whole workforce thing. It can be more traditional. And I come from an era where my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and that was very fulfilling for her. She wasn't this big career woman. So, I know modern times, it's just like that's actually not really looked upon in a positive way. It is unfortunate because it takes such strength and such, what I'm saying is I really admire people that can run a family and raise children. It's one of the most difficult jobs, in my opinion, on the freaking planet. So it's huge. And some of you guys, that's what you came here to do. One of your purpose and missions is to fulfill your, to rear your children, to raise them, to be there for them. That is your purpose and mission. I love that. To lead a household, maybe even to work with families. You're working with families, you're helping families in need, you're just there as a support system for families in need is what I'm seeing here. So some of you guys might want to get into the industry of counseling or, social worker, something like that. All right, so this deck right here is called I actually don't know what it's called, the life coaching cards, I think. Oh, I can't see the box. Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. That's what it's called. All right, what else do we need to know here? Oh, yes, that is amazing. Some of you guys are meant to be a mentor to other people, okay? You could be a life coach, a therapist, a counselor, but you don't even need a degree to be a mentor to other people. People look up to you. You are a way shower. You're mentoring maybe somebody in your family. This could be a younger brother or a sister or a child. You know, that is your purpose and mission, is to be this mentor, to be a leader. You're leading by example for your people, your soul family, to help them on their journeys, you guys. It's amazing. Yes, you are a support system for your family. And when I say family, this is not just your blood family. This is your soul family. These are going to be the people that you meet along the way, the people that you meet at work, the friendships that you make in this lifetime, your actual blood family. Yes, all of it. You are here as a team to support one another. So you support them, they support you, these beautiful relationships. It's amazing. Some of you guys might feel like you want to start a support group or a community. That is also a part of your purpose and mission. And last one, we have increase. It says you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. The more that you plug into what you're passionate about, the more that spirit and the universe will do things to increase these opportunities to help you to make this happen. So if you guys are trying to create a community, you're trying to build something so that way you can mentor people, support people, it's a business. The spirit is co-creating with you to manifest this dream. So keep going on this path, because this is your destiny. This is what you're meant to do. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So let's now take a look and get some final messages from this deck right here, which is called the Angel Therapy Oracle. Ooh, we have books. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So I'm getting a few messages. Yes, we were just talking about life purpose. Some of you guys might feel guided to write a book. Some of you guys right now could be reading some sort of book, or you feel guided to, read some sort of book or take a course that is actually going to help you or to lead you to your life purpose and mission. But there's information that's coming to you through a book. Pay attention, because it's going to be life changing. All right, let's see what else. This is called the Animal Tarot cards. Ooh, the Five of Winter, which is the Five of Swords, the Collie dog. Okay, so it's talking about a current path that might not be leading you to your happiest possible outcome. So why not change it? Always maintain an integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. Obviously, you are on the right path. So what I'm getting from this card is that any struggles that you guys are having with people where it's just like you're not on the same page as them. You've read this book before. You've been here before. You know you can't change people. All you can do is change yourself. So that's what we're being asked to do here at the very end of this reading, is we're being asked to stop trying so hard to change other people's minds or opinions. Stop trying to change people to fit your narrative or your story. They're either in your story or just a part of your story. Maybe they were just meant to be there for a day, maybe just a chapter, but now it's time to let them go and move on, because there's this tug of war or power struggle between two people, and we just need to let go and allow someone to, maybe enter into someone else's story at this point, because their time in our life, their time of drama or just mistrust or manipulation or whatever is going on with this person, it's time for us to start just tending to our own needs instead of trying to fix this problem with this person, because we've already learned a lesson here. Because I see books as education and learning. We've already learned our lesson with this person. The only thing left really is to just let go. Let go of the struggle. That's what I'm getting from that. Because I feel like this situation is no longer your path. Your path is the path that you're on currently, and it doesn't involve this either manipulative person that doesn't want you to be happy. It's almost like they want to add strife to your life. They want to add problems to your life. And it's because they've got a lot of issues. So maybe they're not evil, but they don't know any other way to be. So it's just not going to work for you. It's not a fit. We have Archangel Michael showing up again in this reading. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel. Who's protecting and guiding you through the situation. Yeah, so Archangel Michael is actually coming in very strongly here to say you need to protect yourself from someone. I don't know who it is for you guys. It could be a boss, it could even be a family member, but it's somebody who's toxic. Somebody who's toxic, as in they've got a lot of problems. And because they have a lot of problems, they actually don't know how to be happy. And maybe you're trying to help them, but you can't help this person any longer. All you can do is inspire this person by making some changes. And either they're going to be inspired by the changes that you make and follow suit, or they're just going to resent you and be unhappy, or just continuously try to drag you down. Either way, it's just not working. And Archangel Michael usually comes through for people that really need to protect themselves. You need some extra protection, and you also need some extra strength and confidence to lay down healthy boundaries with someone and say, no, not doing this anymore. And we have the Eight of Autumn. You've got work to do. The Eight of Pentacles, the Parrot. It says it's the perfect time to learn all that you can by either returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Books, learning something new. It's time to learn something new here because this old lesson, it's outdated, okay? Do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. Yes. So continue to focus on improving your life. Continue to focus on ways in which you can improve just your way of living. That's where Spirit wants you to focus, okay? Because focusing on things that aren't working and continuing to struggle in the same things, doing the same thing over and over again, continuing to get the same result, you're just going to continuously go insane. And Archangel Michael is coming through and says, enough is enough. It's time to stop. Stop the struggle. Stop the tug of war. Let go. Okay? Because this person or whoever this is can only engage with you if you let them. If you're still hanging on and you guys are doing the tug of war, it doesn't end. But if you let go, whatever that is, that energy is going to go back to that person. You don't need to be a part of it anymore. Period. All right, let's get one last one. Third eye chakra. It says it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So some of you guys right now, it could be that a lot of stuff is coming to you in the form of visions. You're having dreams. You're thinking of something. It's just coming to you, a vision. You're seeing maybe colors. You're even seeing spirits. So this is a time where your third eye seems to be open and you're supposed to listen and pay attention. So let's see what this is about. And we have the Five of Autumn. Interesting. Manatee. Focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress. Because your trust and faith could be at a low point right now, it's not the best time to start something. So this is talking about you needing to clear up some sort of debris. You needing to clear up your belief systems. Because it is blocking some sort of progress for you. It is blocking you on your path. So even though you are on the right path, this kind of mentality of feeling down and out, focusing on that negative, blaming other people for our hardships or our problems, this is not going to help you to flow. Okay? So let's get crystal clear on seeing things accurately. And sometimes seeing things accurately includes us taking some sort of accountability and responsibility for the issues and the problems that we've had. It's very easy to say it's all their fault, or I'd be happy if they would change. It's very easy to do that. But that's just not really the way that things are designed. Other people, the only way that we're really going to be happy is by making those changes within ourselves. If somebody else changes accordingly and starts acting the way that you want them to act, that's great and everything, But to me, it's kind of like, are they doing it just to please you, or is that who they really are? So it's almost like if somebody's not doing that from the get-go, it's like they're just not right for you. And sometimes people can learn, and then change and become, yes, absolutely. But I feel like for the majority of you, if people aren't a right fit for you from the start, stop wasting time. Stop wasting time by telling yourself stories or making excuses about people just to have them in your life. I feel like Spirit is saying enough is enough. There's closed doors for a reason. Not every closed door should we open. Some doors need to remain closed. And that's what the Five of Pentacles is. It's about a closed door. But it's also about feeling down and out, feeling like a victim, feeling cast out, feeling alone, feeling poverty stricken. Those could all definitely be real things. But to continuously focus on that energy and stay stuck in that rut and that energy, it's not going to help us. It's not going to help us to move forward. So Spirit's saying, let's clear our thinking, how we see ourselves, how we see others, how we see life. And the law of attraction is going to start working in our favor. So maybe some of you guys are going to start reading some law of attraction books, and it's really going to help you to start to clear up energy that's just not serving you. So I feel like Archangel Michael just got kind of like pushed away, because then you're not even going to need this extra help, because you're going to be so empowered on your own. You're going to be just fine. So that is what I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this empowering reading, and thank you guys so much for choosing to watch it. You guys take care. Bye-bye.